Salutations and Merry Christmas. Welcome to Tornuktu. This is a short Christmas horror game made by Jonny's Games, who is the creator of Slide in the Woods. If you're unfamiliar with that game, I played it earlier this year, and it is an S-tier game, so I have high expectations for this. Go ahead and start it. Late one winter polar night, you find yourself unable to sleep, awoken with a strange uneasy feeling. With your mother fast asleep, you decide to move to the living room. With not much to do, you start reading an old book you found at the town bookstore earlier that day. So it's actually Christmas Eve as I'm recording this right now. Of course I wouldn't record this on Christmas because I'd be out doing stuff. Tornuktu. Tornuktu is an evil creature originating from Alaskan folklore. Its physical form is described as having both human and reindeer characteristics. It has the head of a reindeer, but with human teeth, which wrap around its entire face. It has the body of a man with hooves for feet. Its skin is pale white, but is covered in black fur, and it has eyes that glow in the night. Font. Oh, you could change the font. You know, that's not a feature I ever considered in horror games, but it definitely is a critical thing to add in a horror game, because if you want to read a story, you want to be able to read it correctly, or else it kind of defeats the purpose of not reading a story in a horror game. So Tornuktu is an evil creature. We've already read this part. It is said to be especially tall when it's on hind legs and capable of walking like a human. However, it is also capable of galloping like a deer. It can travel at high speeds in an almost floating manner. That's disturbing. So at least we got a little bit of description of Tornuktu. Live in the middle of nowhere. Nice. Is this Alaska by any chance? Because Alaska kind of has, like, this same vibe. Super cold out there. I'm aware of this because my brother watches a lot of videos about surviving in Alaska all the time. And he always wanted to live out there. Yeah, I don't know if I already mentioned this, but the dev has mentioned that there is a door bug, so you can go through the door. This is like its earlier version, so just want to make sure everyone's aware of that and not make fun of a certain bug, except for Mom being an ice cube. It didn't come to mind until now, but I'm pretty sure the cube is there for sound effects to emanate in close distance to the player to give off nearby anxiety. This is Mom's room. Yep, so obviously there's nothing in these. We don't sense Tornuktu so far. I don't know if I just had to walk around until something happens. We can't open up any doors. Alright. Did we leave any, like, cookies and milk for Santa? Alright. Yeah, I'm excited after Christmas. Birthday deload week. I don't think anyone's actually out there, but it does trick you into thinking someone's there. Which is good. I haven't played a game that's like that in a while, aside from Bob's Balloons. Tornuktu is said to only be seen in the months of November through January. During these months, Alaska experiences a time of darkness, also known as polar night, where the sun ceases to rise. It is believed that Tornuktu is unable to attack outside of these months due to a weakness to the sun. Once the polar night starts, the Tornuktu is said to be starving and it will begin its hunting, invading people's homes and eating them. It is believed that Tornuktu targets those who build their homes far from others in a secluded place. Thus, to be safe from an attack, people should live closely to one another. That certainly sucks, because I like living in secluded places. So we're definitely in Alaska then, for what it sounds like. We're in a secluded place too. I haven't actually seen, like, a neighborhood in Alaska. I've only seen, like, secluded homes. So yeah, I think we're in trouble. He chooses Alaska out of all places. Yeah, birthday deload week. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is, like, take a trip to Buc-ee's finally. Since we have one nearby. Just, like, 37 minutes away. And afterwards, I'm also going to be going to a place called 1UP Games, which sells a lot of vintage games. Even though it's, like, super pricey, though. Get like, what, Pokemon Gold, Silver Crystal for like $200? Like, get out of here. I don't remember you being there. You're not the Tornuktu, are you? No, Tornuktu is just a reindeer characteristic character. These are just snowmen. More snowmen out here? Well, the door's open over here. You guys gonna rob me? It's Brown right here, too. Looks like he's trying to crawl over here. Okay, nice. Any more over here? Yeah, I'm specifically gonna go look for a Cleffa when I'm out there at 1UP Games. I mean, as far as like buying games goes, like, I saw Silent Hill for the PS1, but it was about $100. When you can go to like the anime convention and buy it for like $8, definitely not worth it. A sign Tornuktu is near is finding snowmen-like figures, which are said to have faces of the dead and smell like human corpse. It is believed such figures will surround a house before Tornuktu attacks. Another sign it might be near is excessive feelings of fear or distress, with no direct cause. Well, I'm not exactly feeling any of that, if you're directing that to me. Also, I just realized Mom did not buy any presents, so clearly we're living in poverty. I don't know, maybe there's an update where there's actually presents. Where's that coming from? Oh. Is that you, Santa? Nice. So he does have teeth all wrapped around his face. That is disturbing. Reminds me of like those scary images that I've seen on Google. I think it's kind of like excessively scary. It's gotten to a point where it's so scary it's not scary. I know, that's kind of how I would describe those images. Alright, anyway. Yep, nothing good here. I'm excited to edit episode 50 of Food Cat Diets, though I need to get rid of the 49th episode, which should be coming out soon for everyone. Episode 50 is an hour-long special, and I'm adding like a bunch of B-roll to it. Tornuktu also carries a bag made of fur, which it uses to steal children from the house it attacks. It is unknown where the children go when they are taken. Some say the Tornuktu eats their soul to attain immortality. Others that it keeps them to eat throughout the rest of the year. He knows how to go on his cheat day. Speaking of which, like, there's a lot of calories in a human body. I looked more up into that. It's like, specifically, like, on the upper arm, it's like... I don't know, I could be wrong about this, like, what? I think the entire body's like 36,000 calories. I've already lost track on, like, what I'm thinking about. I'm not even thinking while I'm talking. Anyway. Keep on going, then. Hello? That doesn't sound like Mom. Where's the broken window? There are no broken windows. Mom, are you having an affair? Okay. Well, that's that. I guess that's supposed to disturb you enough to, like, where you don't want to move. Okay, the bulb's glowing again. It is believed the only way the Tornuktu can die is to starve to death. So once it finds a house to attack, there is nothing that can be done to stop it. It chose my house. I mean, eat me all you want. It's Christmas. Calories don't count. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi there. Oh, your mom? Okay, I guess it's time to run then. Well, it looks like I have nowhere to go. Can you guys move out of the way? I guess not. Tornuktu, a game by Johnny's Games with audio from Ian Buchanan. And you can go to his Twitter right there at Jonny's Games. Alright, yeah, that's a pretty cool game. Extremely short, but that's definitely what I anticipated out of this. Yeah, that was Tornuktu, everyone. I had to say I like the story of this game a lot more than Slide in the Woods, but as far as gameplay goes, Slide in the Woods outbeats this. But, yeah, I feel like, I know personally, just going around noticing that the audios aren't really as effective as they're supposed to be, it kind of gives it away. I feel like this game would have had a stronger effect if you actually did witness a window being broken and the mom being eaten by the Tornuktu. Because that would have given the same effect as like Resident Evil 7, where Jack Baker runs through the hallway. I think he's not going to do anything like all those other characters in Outlast don't do anything, but he actually does end up chasing after you.
I thought that was just a typical jump scare or something.
That's the sort of effect that I was expecting out of this game, but it did not come to that point. So hopefully Jonny's Games would actually put in more effect to where you're kind of threatened. But I hope you all have a Merry Christmas. Don't be cold-hearted. And speaking of cold, my chili is done at this point, so I gotta go check up on that. So I'll see you all in the next video. Oh, and consider becoming a channel member for $1 a month. All of my content will be there from now on, starting in 2022.
Merry Christmas. Merry